Hello, everyone, and welcome back into the den. I am Grey Wolf, and wanted to continue with this new series where I'm working on some new starter accounts. Oh no, it wants me to do the relic. So, one of the things that I wanted to do today is give a day two update. Um, I do have a little confession to make. I did have to restart once, mainly because I got too brutal and got absolutely just stonewalled. There was nothing to do. There was no saving it. Just the gear I had was so bad that I could not make it through campaign no matter what I did. Swapping champions, bringing up new ones, ascending. There was just no way to do it. So I had to start over. So you'll notice a different name here. But I did make it through campaign, and I made it through with 11 hours left. I've already pulled the sacreds. I had to do that off camera just to make sure I got them done in time. But I wanted to go over who we ended up getting on this account. So, of course, we got Tagore and Folan Silverheart, the new fusion. And he did really good up until the last three stages of Brutal. He was really solid. I did have to swap him out when I got to about 12:5, 12:6. I had to go with Tagore because just Folan could not stay alive. It didn't matter what gear I put him in, he was getting one shotted by either the boss or a crit. Coming off of some of this trash, and so I had to swap him out. But up until that point, he was solid. Like it made campaign a really easy run until those final three. I would say probably 12, 5 through 7, and Godfrey's Crossing. So I would say 5 through 7 there too were both really rough. I was able to manual through Godfrey's Crossing, but Brimstone was just a pain. So I ended up giving his gear over to Gore, sending to Gore, and Tagore actually carried through that final campaign boss. So with that, we have Tagore. We have Full and Silverheart. Narma's at 50. Gallic, I have not gone all the way up, but I'm going to start using him in faction. Got Madame Surus up, Farak in the Fat, and I got really lucky on the very first Ancient pull, and I ended up pulling Slither, which is fantastic. I'm really glad that I got this rare champion, mainly because of the decreased speed, increased speed, and see, I think he has a turn meter. Yeah, he decreases the turn meter and then fills your turn meter. So he's all about manipulating speed and turn meter manipulation, which is really good. So then when I went to go pull, I did end up getting these two. I ended up pulling Nazana, who's probably going to be good for faction wars, I imagine, and Jetney the Giant. Now, I'd never seen Jetney the Giant before. It's kind of a cool build. I had high hopes for Jetney the Giant. The internet does not, though I think Hell Hades really put her as a 4 for Arena. In here, they have Jetney as a 2.6, so I'm not sure what to believe. I'll probably build her out at some point and see how she does. Let's see, what does she have? Attacks one enemy 2 times, 30% chance of placing a stun, 30% chance of placing 60% decrease. Attacks all enemies, ignores target defense. Attacks all enemies, 30% increased crit rate. Okay, 30% crit damage. That's not bad. And then inflicts 20% more damage against targets under shield. So, yeah, definitely an arena champ. I don't know where I'd use this in the PvE side, but definitely arena champ. It'll be cool to kind of just level her on the side and see what she can do in the arena. But we have hit level 30. And just to show you guys, I am on day 2. You can do it this way too. But we are looking at here I actually ran it down so well that I can go back to my fusion farming on my main. We have 10 hours to wait, and then that will flip these void shards to 2 times. So I will update again on day 3 and let you guys know what we were able to pull from the void shards. Quick review so far. Folan's a lot of fun. Very, very easy to kill without the right gear, but puts out a lot of damage. Like especially leading off with a Sun's Wrath, you can decimate some of the mobs and just know that the first thing you hit, you're going to remove, and then you're going to take everything else down to about 20-30%. So if you account for that when you're running your campaigns, you're going to be able to control mobs pretty easily up until the end, and then swap them out, like I said, for Tagore to just get through that last hump. With that, please like, subscribe. Hope to see you guys here for the next update. As always, thank you for joining us here in the den. This has been Grey Wolf, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.